Joining us now from Senate Budget, he's Senator Pete Ricketts. Senator, it's always a pleasure. Wonderful to see you again. Let's get to this. There's a world of pain in the markets right now. How fast is the White House working to get deals done to lower tariffs and trade barriers? Nobody likes the pain of stocks, the dollar going down. The talk now, the White House is positioning for negotiation rather than enforcing the tariffs. The news is coming in. The president is moving on deals now. What are you hearing?
In fact, Ambassador Greer was talking to our Republican caucus last week about talking to different countries like India about cutting a deal already, even before they announced what tariffs were going to put in place. And to your point earlier, look, this system was set up after World War II to help other countries recover from World War II and to get them on our side against the Soviet Union. It worked wonderfully well. The problem is the Soviet Union fell 34 years ago. This should have been done 34 years ago to level the playing field. President Trump's trying to do it right now, and we're seeing countries like India coming to the table. Thailand said they're going to come to the table. Israel's already dropped their tariffs. This process, even after just 24 hours, is already starting to work.
Yes, Singapore, Australia. Let's show how the world is responding. It looks like a split between talks and possible countermeasures. Do you think the majority of nations affected, they're going to pursue diplomacy over retaliatory action? Because, yeah, the tariff announcement is worse than fear, but at this point, Wall Street pros don't believe they're a bearish game changer on the overall economy. So do you think that even more nations by the end of the week are going to step up and do deals?
First of all, we got to remember a couple things. First of all, the average weighted tariff that we charge countries coming into our country, into America, was 1.5%. The world charged us 6%, 4 times higher. So there's a lot of what we have to do to get this level. And we are the largest market in the world. Countries don't want to be shut out of this, and we're actually one of the industrialized nations that's least dependent on trade. So countries are going to want to come to us. They don't want to be shut out of this marketplace. There will be a period where countries have to go through the 5 stages of grief to get there, at least some of them. But some, as we just already covered, are already understanding that they've got to be fair to us.
Yeah.
And that's what they're coming to talk to us about.
Trump's not going to live with a down market. He's just not going to have that hit his legacy at all. So do deals fast, focus on tax cuts. We know that 41% of the S&P 500's revenue comes from abroad. We're seeing more foreign manufacturers building here. Let's show it. It doesn't mean they'll immediately, do this overnight, but this is happening. But what do you make of the new Senate legislation introduced by GOP Senator Chuck Grassley with Democrat Senator Maria Cantwell to curtail a president's authority over tariffs? It will require all tariffs to be approved by Congress within 60 days. What do you think of that? We also had 4 senators, Republican senators, join Democrats on that Senate resolution to dial back Canada's tariffs. What's your take on all of that?
I think what we have to do is let President Trump play out his strategy. Let's remember in his first administration, he used tariffs to get China to the table and cut a deal, the Phase 1 trade deal that got agriculture a good deal for China to buy a lot of our agricultural products. And of course, China reneged on it as soon as President Trump left office because they're frankly a bad trade partner. So we need to give President Trump the time to make this work. He demonstrated he can make it work in his first term. Let's give him the time to make it work this time. There will be some period here as countries adjust to this. But at the end of the day, this is about making it more fair for Americans to be able to sell our products overseas. We've been giving these countries a sweetheart deal. Of course, they're upset about losing that. But now it's time to come to the table and say, hey, you're going to treat us fairly if you're going to get access to the United States.
Okay, Senator Pete Ricketts, you've been terrific to join us tonight. We appreciate you very much.